Coming up tonight, Quahog's own poet laureate comes to the set and graces us with her... Oh, God, that's tonight?
Hey, Jerome, turn on the game.
Cable's out. We're only getting local state.
Oh, what, so now we gotta talk sports to pass the time?
It all started when I was a young boy.
Last chance on this Gilmore Girls thing.
I grew up working in the tobacco fields outside of Havana. Our mitts were made of cigars, some of them still going.
Ah, all right! Ha! All right, I caught it!
I was just a regular young man wearing pants that went above my belly button.
Pull your pants up.
My father took me to my first baseball game. Fidel Castro was there to throw out the first pitch. We would write more jokes about him, but our dumb writers only know what he looks like.
Strike!
Although none of us really knew what side he was on. Thank you.
Please rise for the Cuban national anthem.
And died trying to get there. Castro said there was CIA all over our island, but I never saw any.
Yeah! All right!
So I signed up for a montage to get better. I was at the top of my game. I didn't even need the full montage.
Tonight, the Cuba Gooding Juniors take on the Haiti Joe Losman.
Because hurricane season was February through January. Decimating the island, causing hundreds of dollars worth of damage. Every male over the age of 18 was required to serve 2 years as a band leader. I loved baseball, but yearned to play in America. A great time they must be having there. I bet it's not so great. Dang it, I'm at the wrong country. We had a bay of hotties, but also another bay of less attractive women. Castro was not happy that they had named the most dangerously gay part of San Francisco after him, but I was determined. Then came my chance. Cuba Gooding Juniors had an away game in Barbados.
We can escape to the Cayman Island.
I'm going to America. Okay, when we land in America, we all have to stop saying Cuba. We saw the glittering lights of Miami. It was beautiful. Then we decided to go to Quahog instead, which took 8 more months. I still remember my first major league game. It was 4 hours and 25 minutes long. I was like, what the?
Wow, Cleveland, I had no idea you played baseball.
Well, it certainly wasn't a whiff.
Or of a foul out.
It was a double.
I was a competitive tennis player. Some might say too competitive. I was born into a real tennis family. On my first birthday, my mother gave me a little head. I cheer on 2 occasions, day and night. Ooh, tennis! But it was understood I'd grow up to be a tennis player like my father, and his father before him, and his father before him. He came from a long line of tennis dicks. Hey guys, anyone want to play tennis?
Llewellyn, no!
Practices were intense.
I feel like you skipped over a very big story point right there.
My father was a World War II vet, which at the time was called the U.S. Now Open. He'd bring his personal chef to every match, which was very distracting. What the hell?
Burgie, meatball throwy.
Serve ball! No style of play changed the game. Before I came along, tennis was so safe it was customary to hit a 6-handed backhand, the no-handed backhand.
Quagmire, I love your backhand.
That sounds like a backhanded compliment. By wearing the longest, baggiest shorts the game had ever seen. I was taught to bounce the ball 40 times before my serve.
Let first service.
I'd won the U.S. Open, but I wouldn't settle for just that. My goal was the coveted Grand Slam. Freddie Mercury. I altered my 40-bounce routine just for him. It was an honor playing for Freddie on grass that day. He later died. The doctor said it was asphalt. Despite my on-court temper tantrums, I was on top of the world. He was fresh off her success playing an 11-year-old in a Little League movie.
thought you might need this.
Thanks. I'm Glenn.
I know.
I practice tantrum sex, something I'd learned from Sting, but probably misheard. I got to meet the greatest athletes of my generation.
Glenn, how would you like to meet Bobby O?
You told me Bobby's the first choice. What's the alternative?
All right, forget that.
By the 1980s, things were starting to unravel.
Out.
Are you serious? You cannot be serious! I became famous for smashing rackets when things didn't go my way. My career ended when I developed the yips. And in 2001, at the US Open, my first serve hit a plane, causing it to go tragically off course and hit a building. My second serve was no better.
You guys talking sports stories? You know, I won a bronze medal in the '84 Olympics. No one would believe.
Oh my God, why is there only half a medal?
Rocky. Like most, my day began with block letters of my name, the city of brotherly love. Or as I called it, America's northernmost hillbilly, to one day be the heavyweight champ.
Yo, PD!
Yo, fella! It was a tough time in Philadelphia. We were losing dozens of men every day.
Yo, PD!
Yo, flaming guy! But it was a flash mob. You owe us $2 grand! Don't make me come back! I was one of her pet shop boys. Yo, hey, Turtles, how you doing? How come they're not moving?
You sat on them yesterday, they're dead.
You know, I was wondering if, maybe you might want to go to it with me.
When is it?
Last weekend. I could see she was gonna play hard to get. All right, okay, well, wanna maybe go to the park and feed the pigeons yesterday?
It's 4 in the afternoon. I'm afraid that's not gonna work either.
I was not the smartest guy, but I wasn't gonna give up. My apartment was tiny. I wanted to work the speed bag, but my gym was so cheap it didn't have one. Harder hit! Most fights, my greatest challenge was entering the ring without getting completely tangled in the ropes. Little help? Is my butt out? My butt's out, isn't it? Stop taking pictures, please.
Moo!
Oh, ha ha! I don't got a problem getting naked. I just don't have to change right. I became known as an up-and-comer with a mean left hook who farted every time he got punched in the stomach. The entire front row had pink eye. Then I promised Lois I'd see the Mark Rothko exhibit at the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Hey, listen, Lois, I was wondering if you're not too busy, but I was rising through the ranks and fighting bigger and better opponents. But Butterbean? Then I fought Can't Believe It's Not Butterbean. I could put a Vulcan nerve pinch on me. The fight was deemed highly illogical. I was supposed to fight George Foreman, but I only got George 3 men and a baby. So finally, I got my shot at the title against a world champion. Marvelous Marvin, Mrs. May. But if I can just get in that ring yesterday...
Tomorrow?
...and hear that bell ring still standing...
I believe in you, Peter. Now go drink your eggs.
I was outraged. No name punk fighting the world champion. We couldn't afford the song for the movie, so we used the sound effects from Nintendo. The swollen eyes weren't the fight. There was a cat in the arena, and I was highly alert. But I got it. But in that moment, there was only one thing I could think about.
The Rothko exhibit at the museum is free open.
I was, in fact, free rescue. I was the pride of Philadelphia.